Hello, welcome to our 20-minute twist flow. For class, please have a nice clear space. We'll get started in a seated position. You can elevate your hips. Also, make sure that you have a strap. And with that, however you have your legs crossed, just switch it out for me. And then sit nice and tall. Gentle fingertip push down, chest is up, shoulders are soft. Shutting your eyes or gazing down. Just taking that moment to come in. Many times, so much of our day is focused on things we need to do, other people. Even just taking 1 minute to shut your eyes and check in can be so beneficial. Just taking notice, no judgment. And then open your eyes. We're going to start with the legs extended out in the front. Again, sitting nice and tall, toes are pulled up. Reach your hands out. Take a deep breath in, and then on your exhale, slightly hinge forward. And let's do that again. Deep breath in. Exhale, slight hinge forward. And one more time. Maybe an audible exhale. Now, wherever you land, just relax. So hands can be on your thighs, on your shins, or maybe it feels good to hold your feet, or even to take the towel so that you can relax your shoulders, shut your eyes, and just hold right here in this real mild forward fold. Thinking about sinking breath. Inhaling, exhaling, grounding a bit more. Just feeling the heaviness of your body as it makes contact with the ground. So your heels, calves, hamstring bottom. And then gently come up, release. Now let's bend one knee in, and you can stay right here, sitting tall. We can also cross the leg over, and first, we're just gonna hug the knee towards your ribs. Just sitting really tall. And then pick any of these options. We're going to take a gentle rotation, so lifting the chest, looking up and over the back shoulder, and again, just hugging in. And then release. Uncross. Sit really tall. Inhale up. Exhale, fingers out. And then we have that just little hinge forward, big breath in. Exhale. One more time, big breath in. Exhale. And wherever it takes you, release. Again, it may feel good to take that towel around your toes. Relax your shoulders. Maybe even shut your eyes right here. Just keeping a soft face, soft breath. Slowly come up, sitting really tall. Let's bend the other knee in. We'll just start right here, just hugging it in. And then maybe crossing it over, giving yourself a hug in. Start to add that rotation. Starting to look up and over the back shoulder. And gently release. Go ahead and come on to all fours. You're welcome to pad your knees if you're on a harder surface. Fingers spread apart, or we have this for rest. Soften the shoulders from your ears. Let's move through a few cat and cows. Inhaling, opening. Exhale, rounding your spine. And continuing at your perfect pace. Let's do 2 more cat and cows. And then hold in tabletop. Now take the knee that's the furthest away from me. And go ahead, bring it forward. Now we're going to come up. Notice that you're a little bit above the kneecap. So you're not directly on the kneecap. Hip is pushing forward, and the front knee is aligned with the toes. Now your back foot can be down, or if it feels better, you can also tuck. And just hold right here, opening into your hip. Now take both hands to the inside of your front foot, and we're going to add a rotation. You're going to be turning away from me towards your foot. So you're going to lift and open and hold. So twisting towards that front knee, away from me. Just hold right there, breathing, feeling the hip and the chest opening. and then release. Go ahead and step back. Open up the knees. Let your bottom release back. Just find a comfortable child's pose. You can rock the hips side to side. Remember, we always have an option of stacking our hands and just placing our forehead on the hands just to relax the body. Notice this feeling of heaviness of your body grounding down. The connection of your hands, forearms, elbows, shins with the ground. Now come back onto all fours. Stack everything up. Hips and knees, shoulders and wrists. Shake out those shoulders. Let's move into one more cat and cow flow. Maybe shutting the eyes. Coming in. Taking notice. And allow yourself to move even slower. See if you can notice a new nuance of this movement. And that may be in the body, in your breath, or maybe even in your energy. Noticing how this flexion and extension of the spine resonates with you. One more. And then we'll meet back at neutral. Now take the leg that's closest to me and bring it forward. And it's okay if you need to scoot a little bit to get it there. Front knee is with the toe. And again, we're not directly up. We're going to hinge forward a little bit so you feel the front of the hip opening. And you're just nice and tall. Breathe here, breathing into that hip flexor. Maybe letting out a few audible exhales. And we're going to widen that foot out a little bit. Bring the hands inside. Now note you can also have your bolster, your blocks right there. And again, that back foot, you can decide if you'd like to tuck it in or lengthen it. And this time you're going to be turning towards me. So we're going to take the hand closest to the foot in front and just open up. Just getting that gentle twist. Breathing, finding a soft spot to look at. One more deep breath. And then untwist. Go ahead ahead and come back into child's pose. Come to a seated position. And this is where you're going to want to make sure you have your strap. You can either roll to the side or use your belly roll all the way down. We're going to take the strap, place it around one foot, lengthen your leg up. And you can stay right here with the knee bent in. Or if it feels good, you can lengthen out that leg and just hold right here. Just feeling that opening all through the back of your leg. Shoulders are soft. And again, feel the grounding of your head pressing down, shoulders pressing down. The connection of your spine and your mat, and even your bottom. Now, take your strap in one hand. The other arm goes to the side and just cross just a little bit, just until you feel it all through the outer part of your leg. So just a real little twist, not a gigantic one. You can stay right here, or if it feels right, take your strap in the opposite hand, and then just let that leg come all the way over. Just let it relax. Now we're going to bend in, release. Go ahead and give yourself a hug in. I'm just going to switch to the other side so that you can see. You can stay right where you are as long as you have space. Giving yourself that hug in. And then gently release. And we're going to switch legs. So placing the strap around the other leg, keeping the other knee bent in or lengthening it, and just pausing right here, shutting your eyes. Breathing into the back of your leg. Now take the strap in one hand and just take it across your body slightly. So you feel it all through the outer part of the leg. Shoulders are still soft. You can stay here. You can let that leg just release all the way over. And now slowly untwist, release. Give yourself a hug in, maybe a little rock, and then roll yourself up. And we will meet back in that seated position. Toes are up. Let's revisit our seated twist. So bending one leg in, maybe taking it over, pushing the fingers down, giving that hug, and then looking over the back shoulder. And maybe making a right angle, just adding a little extra twist. And then gently release, untwist, reposition yourself, bend the other leg in. Again, we can hug, cross, look behind, or even make that right angle. Just add a little extra push. And then release. Come back just to a comfortable seat. Roll those shoulders up and back. Palms up, elbows back. You can shut your eyes, do some shoulder rolls to the front. And then bring your head up center. Hands to heart center, shut your eyes. And take notice. How did the grounded twist resonate with you? Your body, your mind, your energy. open up our eyes, ending with namaste. The light in me respects the light in you. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste. And yes, a little side note here. I had to move inside my hotel room because it's a rainy day in Cancun, Mexico, and there's definitely a party going on out there. So good vibes, good times. However, I will bet that my little yoga party in here, I'm probably gonna come out feeling a bit better. Here's to good vibes, all good.